Today I'm going to tell you two specific case studies, two examples which happened in real. Uh, how you have to identify and save yourself from a fake client, howsoever big he might portray himself to be, and a genuine client. So these are two specific incidents that have really happened. First was a big tycoon kind of businessman, one of the biggest producer of some food item in India, and he eventually approached me. He saw one of these videos and he eventually approached me to hire me, and he came with a very demanding note. I wanted it. He had some site online and the other stuff. He said I wanted a return of investment of 300%, 500%, something like that, and this and this and that. Now. I had guessed this thing very clearly at a gut level, whatever, because I've dealt with bigger sweet talking sharks like that. And I'm going to tell you the second story, which is about a very normal, small, self-employed a consultant. A health practitioner consultant who is from international market. Both have been from international market, but I'm just identifying you what is the core level of differences are. You know, the first person who approached me with who wanted return of investment, this and that and things like that, I asked him pretty simple thing: what is your budget? Now he said it's flexible. I have a business proposal. Now those who have been to my site, they know very clearly what my per hour charges are, and it have all the payment gateway, PayPal link to any and everything, slots, everything which is clearly embedded. So if someone who seriously was interested in hiring me would have gone through the payment gateway and have approached me rightly. He, on the other hand, approached me with a lollipop of business proposal of investment of 300% plus this and this. Maybe what exactly is the business proposal for me? I'm a service provider. Have you agreed? Now, to me, it was like this: since why should I be interested in his proposal? What exactly is his proposal? What is he hiring me? Have he hired me for? Where is the money? Now, these were the critical things in my part. Now, second case which I'm telling you about, a very genuine client buyer whom I've accepted as client. Uh, this is a health practitioner, probably some kind of doctor, highly specific doctor, which getting to know him right now. He said he approached me through email, through my site contact form, and he said pretty clearly, see, I've been to your site and everything, like your videos. uh, I'm willing to pay you your fees. Remember this, his wordings. First, he's willing to pay me the fees. Second line, please note, he said, my monthly budget is only $2,000 per month. Can you really do something for it? Now, understand the basic difference. The first person who wanted to, I perceive that he wanted, the first person who's a businessman tycoon, big gun, who wanted to basically came with a lollipop of business proposal, a vague business proposal, like just like a PowerPoint presentation which is titled business proposal with 50s of empty slides. Second, when I was asked him, second, there was no clarity what's in it for me, what kind of services he want to hire me for, what's in it for me, nothing clear. Third, when I asked him what is his budget, flexible. If you observe, the first thing is pure wig thing. He just want to take advantage of me, waste my time. If I showed the interest in the first case, what he would have done is ask me to make a business plan and marketing plan so that he will keep it, and then he will say no, we don't want to hire it, something like that, some diplomatic sweet talk gimmick over it. The second person, which eventually we are going ahead with the client detail business thing, is a very genuine person. Now, he said very clearly, the to understand how to identify a genuine buyer. A genuine buyer is damn clear about himself. They have their ranges, which is clear. And now I'm dealing with all the big guns, like marketing heads. I've dealt with all the big brand managers of Unilever, Hindustan Lever, Airtel, and n number of big tycoons of the industry, Indian tycoons, who really have the big multi crores budget, who sanctioning authority and who do it every day. So They are also their budget, if they say their budget range is also very clear. If they say their budget is flexible, the range is very specific. They know if the budget range is $50,000 or $100,000, or $55 to $60,000. There's a 20% ups and down. They are clear about themselves. The second case was a genuine person. He said this very clearly. First, he told me what's in it for me. He didn't came me with a lollipop. I have a big business proposal. Big. What exactly you want to hire me? Nothing. So this second person came very genuinely. I want to hire you as a consultant. I'm willing to pay you. The genuineness criteria is very, he is very specifically clear about himself. He know what he is and what he wants, what his practical range is. His expectations are reasonable. He is very clear that he have only $2,000 per month as a marketing budget. Now, can you work something for this? Then only I will be able, which is a genuine legitimate response. If I have a budget range which is very clearly in $2,000, I'm very clear about myself, what exactly I want, and can I work out onto it. So this the three things that I want you to understand again, which if you haven't seen my last video, which titled three ways how a person who wants to trap you use three tactics uh, used by the person who wants to trap you, in the last video. This is more or less an extension of it. I want you to understand anyone who is a genuine buyer is clear about himself, and he deals more in a specific terms. Like if you want to buy a latest mobile phone or smartphone, how will you do? You go with a budget range. Okay, my budget range is somewhere around, even if it's iPhone 8 or whatever, your budget range is very specifically in six figures, or maximum, say whatever is the budget range. You're clear about themselves. you know uh, it is not a vague thing. If someone says flexible, okay, what is the range? No clarity. Second, if someone comes to you, say, understand the difference. In the first case, it was all vague, only talks. There is nothing, not no specification. The second thing was damn specific. The first person was talking vague. Okay, we just want to hire your service. I have a business proposal. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want this. Maybe you might be whatever, Bill Gates or whatever. Why should I be interested in you? One, he talks specifically what's in it for me. I'm willing to pay your fees. Second, he's specific. Understand the difference. The genuine buyer is damn clear about himself and the specific range. The wordings are more on the concrete and specific note. If you really want to go overseas, let's say you want to go for an abroad trip, you have a budget of say $5,000 or 10,000. You are clear about yourself. Okay, I really want to go to US for education, or probably for Bahamas for a trip, and my budget range is a five-star hotel and this level. you know uh, that there are some specific cases where which I'm going to tell you, where the viewing this video to reject the first kind of case. Now, from here, let's assume the first person who comes to you, me, and says that he's I want to hire you. Terrific. I'm willing to pay your fees. Okay. And I want return of investment of say 300% or 500%, whatever. Perfect. Now, my budget is flexible. Great. I would have still rejected it, and here's the reason why. One, he is saying business proposal, but he's not telling specifically what exactly are the services he want to hire me for. He is not telling me what is his expectations from me. Okay, so it's like this. uh, it's like you, are you ready to sign a blank bond paper which says deed of agreement, and none of the terms and conditions are specific to you? So to me, it was vague. Now, even if he would be a genuine person, I would have really avoided him as a client, because he himself is not clear about what he wants. He is ready to yes, know what he wants, but he's not ready to tell specifically where his current scenario is. He's not ready to tell me what exactly his expectations are from me, and he's very far more demanding. I want 300%, 400%. Maybe what's your expectation? What kind of services you want to hire me for? What are you paying me for? And still, the most important of all, what is the specific range of flexible budgets? The more specific you yourself are, the client is, the more specific we as a consultant can be. Just imagine example of a doctor. If you come to a doctor and say, doctor, how good eating bananas is, doctor will say, yeah, it's a great thing. But if you come to a doctor with a specific thing, doctor, I have some allergy of ABC, and some another doctor who's a neurosurgeon or probably XYZ told me that eating bananas will not be healthy for you. Would you recommend me still eating bananas, or this kind of medicine? Will it be affecting my allergy? Understand the difference is entire of game is specific. So if I'm a service provider, I look forward towards a specific client. The client was more clear about himself and what is the value proposition he's ready to offer to me, so that I'm interested in him. That's very much for you to identify between a fake client and a genuine client. And even if a genuine client is over expecting or is not clear about himself, it's better to avoid him, because it ends up in more on a bad note kind of thing, because their expectations are very unreasonable, and often it becomes a more irritating issue and a headache issue. So if you already have neat and clean and good business clients in service industry, it's better to go with quality clients, and maybe a little less revenues but more of a happy client. When I look forward towards dealing a client in a business, um, both clients are paying me the same hourly consulting fees. But then there had been clients and my ex bosses, very few of them, whom I really love to meet them every single day. When I if somewhere I get a WhatsApp message or even an email or something, I really look forward to meet them. Even if occasionally I get a post of theirs on Facebook or LinkedIn, even when I'm not hired, I really look forward towards meeting them. That's a happy feeling. It happens with very few clients, I totally accept. In most cases, it's 90% normal scenario, which is it's neither so nor very happy. It's a normal mixed feeling kind of thing. But in general, a person who's over expecting and not clear about himself, giving you a vague picture, rosy picture, or might be a vague picture, is a more irritating person. It will end up in more disappointments and more irritating scenario. So in general, it's better to avoid that kind of deal. I'm here. This rest up to you. It's your life, your way. Thank you.